I've earned 30 plus certifications, and I'm here to guide you to success on your exam. Welcome to the Ultimate AIFC01 Exam Masterclass. Are you ready to crack the AIFC01 exam in one go? You're in the right place. In this session, we'll arm you with powerful insights and hand-picked questions that can make all the difference in your exam performance. We've scanned the web using intelligent crawlers to gather the most critical and high-impact questions, all compiled into one powerful PDF resource. You can download it from the link in the description. Not only will we explore these must-practice questions, but we'll also share real exam experiences and pro tips to give you that competitive edge. Let's dive into the key questions that could shape your success. Question 1. A company makes forecasts each quarter to decide how to optimize operations to meet expected demand. The company uses ML models to make these forecasts. An AI practitioner is writing a report about the trained ML models to provide transparency and explainability to company stakeholders. What should the AI practitioner include in the report to meet the transparency and explainability requirements? A. Code for model training. B. Partial dependence plots, PDPs. C. Sample data for training. D. Model convergence tables. Correct answer B. Partial dependence plots, PDPs. Explanation. PDPs help visualize the effect of features on predictions, making models interpretable. This increases transparency for stakeholders. Question 2. A law firm wants to build an AI application by using large language models, LLMs. The application will read legal documents and extract key points from the documents. Which solution meets these requirements? A. Build an automatic named entity recognition system. B. Create a recommendation engine. C. Develop a summarization chatbot. D. Develop a multi-language translation system. Correct answer, C. Develop a summarization chatbot. Explanation. A summarization chatbot is designed to condense text and extract key points. This matches the law firm's requirement. Question 3. A company wants to classify human genes into 20 categories based on gene characteristics. The company needs an ML algorithm to document how the inner mechanism of the model affects the output. Which ML algorithm meets these requirements? A. Decision trees. B. Linear regression. C. Logistic regression. D. Neural networks. Correct answer A. Decision trees. Explanation. Decision trees are inherently interpretable, showing how input features split to determine the output. This provides model transparency. Question 4. A company has built an image classification model to predict plant diseases from photos of plant leaves. The company wants to evaluate how many images the model classified correctly. Which evaluation metric should the company use to measure the model's performance? A. R-squared score. B. Accuracy. C. Root mean squared error (RMSE). D. Learning rate. Correct answer B. Accuracy. Explanation. Accuracy measures the ratio of correctly predicted labels to total predictions. It is best for classification tasks. Question 5. A company is using a pre-trained large language model, LLM, to build a chatbot for product recommendations. The company needs the LLM outputs to be short and written in a specific language. Which solution will align the LLM response quality with the company's expectations? A. Adjust the prompt. B. Choose an LLM of a different size. C. Increase the temperature. D. Increase the top K value. Correct answer A. Adjust the prompt. Explanation. Prompt engineering guides the model to produce responses in the desired length and language. This aligns outputs with business needs. Question 6. A company uses Amazon SageMaker for its ML pipeline in a production environment. The company has large input data sizes up to 1 gigabyte and processing times up to 1 hour. The company needs near real-time latency. Which SageMaker inference option meets these requirements? A. Real-time inference. B. Serverless inference. C. Asynchronous inference. D. Batch transform. Correct answer, C. Asynchronous inference. Explanation. Asynchronous inference is designed for large payloads and long processing times. It provides near real-time results efficiently. Question 7. A company is using domain-specific models. The company wants to avoid creating new models from the beginning. The company instead wants to adapt pre-trained models to create models for new, related tasks. Which ML strategy meets these requirements? A. Increase the number of epochs. B. Use transfer learning. C. Decrease the number of epochs. D. Use unsupervised learning. Correct answer B. Use transfer learning. Explanation. Transfer learning reuses knowledge from pre-trained models. It reduces training time and resources while adapting to new tasks. Question 8. A company is building a solution to generate images for protective eyewear. The solution must have high accuracy and must minimize the risk of incorrect annotations. Which solution will meet these requirements? A. Human-in-the-loop validation by using Amazon SageMaker Ground Truth Plus. B. Data augmentation by using an Amazon Bedrock knowledge base. C. Image recognition by using Amazon Recognition. D. Data summarization by using Amazon QuickSight Q. Correct answer A. Human-in-the-loop validation by using Amazon SageMaker Ground Truth Plus. Explanation. Ground Truth Plus with human-in-the-loop ensures annotation quality. It reduces errors while maintaining accuracy in training data. Question 9. A company wants to create a chatbot by using a foundation model, FM, on Amazon Bedrock. The FM needs to access encrypted data that is stored in an Amazon S3 bucket. The data is encrypted with Amazon S3 Managed Keys, SSES3. The FM encounters a failure when attempting to access the S3 bucket data. Which solution will meet these requirements? A. Ensure that the role that Amazon Bedrock assumes has permission to decrypt data with the correct encryption key. B. Set the access permissions for the S3 buckets to allow public access to enable access over the Internet. C. Use prompt engineering techniques to tell the model to look for information in Amazon S3. D. Ensure that the S3 data does not contain sensitive information. Correct answer A. Ensure that the role that Amazon Bedrock assumes has permission to decrypt data with the correct encryption key. Explanation. The Bedrock role must have correct key permissions. Without decryption access, the model cannot read encrypted S3 data. Question 10. A company wants to use language models to create an application for inference on edge devices. The inference must have the lowest latency possible. Which solution will meet these requirements? A. Deploy optimized small language models, SLMs, on edge devices. B. Deploy optimized large language models, LLMs, on edge devices. C. Incorporate a centralized small language model, SLM, API for asynchronous communication with edge devices. D. Incorporate a centralized large language model, LLM, API for asynchronous communication with edge devices. Correct answer A. Deploy optimized small language models, SLMs, on edge devices. Explanation. Small optimized models run directly on devices, avoiding network delays. This ensures the lowest latency at the edge. Question 11. A company wants to build an ML model by using Amazon SageMaker. The company needs to share and manage variables for model development across multiple teams. Which SageMaker feature meets these requirements? A. Amazon SageMaker Feature Store. B. Amazon SageMaker Data Wrangler. C. Amazon SageMaker Clarify. D. Amazon SageMaker Model Cards. Correct answer A. Amazon SageMaker Feature Store. Explanation: SageMaker Feature Store allows storing, sharing, and managing features. It helps teams collaborate efficiently on ML models. Question 12. A company wants to use generative AI to increase developer productivity and software development. The company wants to use Amazon Q Developer. What can Amazon Q Developer do to help the company meet these requirements? A. Create software snippets, reference tracking, and open source license tracking. B. Run an application without provisioning or managing servers. C. Enable voice commands for coding and providing natural language search. D. Convert audio files to text documents by using ML models. Correct answer A. Create software snippets, reference tracking, and open source license tracking. Explanation: Amazon Q Developer accelerates coding by generating snippets and tracking references. It also ensures compliance with license tracking. Question 13. A financial institution is using Amazon Bedrock to develop an AI application. The application is hosted in a VPC. To meet regulatory compliance standards, the VPC is not allowed access to any internet traffic. Which AWS service or feature will meet these requirements? A. AWS Private Link. B. Amazon Macie. C. Amazon CloudFront. D. Internet Gateway. Correct answer A. AWS Private Link. Explanation: AWS Private Link allows private connectivity without internet exposure. It ensures compliance for sensitive workloads. Question 14. A company wants to develop an educational game where users answer questions such as the following. A jar contains 6 red, 4 green, and 3 yellow marbles. What is the probability of choosing a green marble from the jar? Which solution meets these requirements with the least operational overhead? A. Use supervised learning to create a regression model that will predict probability. B. Use reinforcement learning to train a model to return the probability. C. Use code that will calculate probability by using simple rules and computations. D. Use unsupervised learning to create a model that will estimate probability density. Correct answer, C. Use code that will calculate probability by using simple rules and computations. Explanation: simple rule-based calculations are best for probability problems. ML approaches would add unnecessary complexity. Question 15. Which metric measures the runtime efficiency of operating AI models? A. Customer Satisfaction Score CSAT. B. Training time for each epoch. C. Average response time. D. Number of training instances. Correct answer, C. Average response time. Explanation: average response time shows how quickly a model answers. It is a key measure of runtime efficiency. Question 16. A company is building a contact center application and wants to gain insights from customer conversations. The company wants to analyze and extract key information from the audio of the customer calls. Which solution meets these requirements? A. Build a conversational chatbot by using Amazon Lex. B. Transcribe call recordings by using Amazon Transcribe. C. Extract information from call recordings by using Amazon SageMaker Model Monitor. D. Create classification labels by using Amazon Comprehend. Correct answer B. Transcribe call recordings by using Amazon Transcribe. Explanation: Amazon Transcribe converts speech into text. Once transcribed, insights can be extracted from call conversations. Question 17. A company has petabytes of unlabeled customer data to use for an advertisement campaign. The company wants to classify its customers into tiers to advertise and promote the company's products. Which methodology should the company use to meet these requirements? A. Supervised learning. B. Unsupervised learning. C. Reinforcement learning. D. Reinforcement learning from human feedback, RLHF. Correct answer B. Unsupervised learning. Explanation. Unsupervised learning groups unlabeled data into clusters. This is ideal for segmenting customers without predefined labels. Question 18. An AI practitioner wants to use a foundation model, FM, to design a search application. The search application must handle queries that have text and images. Which type of FM should the AI practitioner use to power the search application? A. Multimodal embedding model. B. Text embedding model. C. Multimodal generation model. D. Image generation model. Correct answer A. Multimodal embedding model. Explanation. Multimodal embedding models handle both text and image inputs. They are suitable for hybrid search applications. Question 19. A company uses a foundation model, FM, from Amazon Bedrock for an AI search tool. The company wants to fine-tune the model to be more accurate by using the company's data. Which strategy will successfully fine-tune the model? A. Provide labeled data with the prompt field and the completion field. B. Prepare the training dataset by creating a .txt file that contains multiple lines in .csv format. C. Purchase provisioned throughput for Amazon Bedrock. D. Train the model on journals and textbooks. Correct answer A. Provide labeled data with the prompt field and the completion field. Explanation. Fine-tuning requires labeled prompt completion pairs. This helps the model learn customized responses for the task. Question 20. A company wants to use AI to protect its application from threats. The AI solution needs to check if an IP address is from a suspicious source. Which solution meets these requirements? A. Build a speech recognition system. B. Create a natural language processing, NLP, named entity recognition system. C. Develop an anomaly detection system. D. Create a fraud forecasting system. Correct answer, C. Develop an anomaly detection system. Explanation. Anomaly detection identifies unusual activity patterns. Suspicious IP addresses can be flagged as anomalies. Question 21. Which feature of Amazon OpenSearch Service gives companies the ability to build vector database applications? A. Integration with Amazon S3 for object storage. B. Support for geospatial indexing and queries. C. Scalable index management and nearest neighbor search capability. D. Ability to perform real-time analysis on streaming data. Correct answer, C. Scalable index management and nearest neighbor search capability. Explanation. Vector search enables similarity matching and nearest neighbor search. This is the core of vector database applications. Question 22. Which option is a use case for generative AI models? A. Improving network security by using intrusion detection systems. B. Creating photorealistic images from text descriptions for digital marketing. C. Enhancing database performance by using optimized indexing. D. Analyzing financial data to forecast stock market trends. Correct answer B. Creating photorealistic images from text descriptions for digital marketing. Explanation. Generative AI models can create new content such as images. This is useful for digital marketing campaigns. Question 23. A company wants to build a generative AI application by using Amazon Bedrock and needs to choose a foundation model, FM. The company wants to know how much information can fit into one prompt. Which consideration will inform the company's decision? A. Temperature. B. Context window. C. Batch size. D. Model size. Correct answer B. Context window. Explanation. The context window defines how much text a model can handle in a single prompt. It is key to prompt size. Question 24. A company wants to make a chatbot to help customers. The chatbot will help solve technical problems without human intervention. The company chose a foundation model, FM, for the chatbot. The chatbot needs to produce responses that adhere to company tone. Which solution meets these requirements? A. Set a low limit on the number of tokens the FM can produce. B. Use batch inferencing to process detailed responses. C. Experiment and refine the prompt until the FM produces the desired responses. D. Define a higher number for the temperature parameter. Correct answer, C. Experiment and refine the prompt until the FM produces the desired responses. Explanation. Prompt engineering guides the FM to adopt the desired tone. Refining prompts ensures consistent company-style responses. Question 25. A company wants to use a large language model, LLM, on Amazon Bedrock for sentiment analysis. The company wants to classify the sentiment of text passages as positive or negative. Which prompt engineering strategy meets these requirements? A. Provide examples of text passages with corresponding positive or negative labels in the prompt followed by the new text passage to be classified. B. Provide a detailed explanation of sentiment analysis and how LLMs work in the prompt. C. Provide the new text passage to be classified without any additional context or examples. D. Provide the new text passage with a few examples of unrelated tasks, such as text summarization or question answering. Correct answer A. Provide examples of text passages with corresponding positive or negative labels in the prompt followed by the new text passage to be classified. Explanation. Few-shot prompting with labeled examples helps the model classify sentiment correctly. It improves accuracy on the task. Question 26. A security company is using Amazon Bedrock to run foundation models, FMs. The company wants to ensure that only authorized users invoke the models. The company needs to identify any unauthorized access attempts to set appropriate AWS identity and access management (IAM) policies and roles for future iterations of the FMs. Which AWS service should the company use to identify unauthorized users that are trying to access Amazon Bedrock? A. AWS Audit Manager. B. AWS CloudTrail. C. Amazon Fraud Detector. D. AWS Trusted Advisor. Correct answer B. AWS CloudTrail. Explanation. AWS CloudTrail records API calls and access attempts. It helps detect unauthorized use of Amazon Bedrock. Question 27. A company has developed an ML model for image classification. The company wants to deploy the model to production so that a web application can use the model. The company needs to implement a solution to host the model and serve predictions without managing any of the underlying infrastructure. Which solution will meet these requirements? A. Use Amazon SageMaker serverless inference to deploy the model. B. Use Amazon CloudFront to deploy the model. C. Use Amazon API Gateway to host the model and serve predictions. D. Use AWS Batch to host the model and serve predictions. Correct answer A. Use Amazon SageMaker serverless inference to deploy the model. Explanation. SageMaker serverless inference serves models without managing servers. It simplifies deployment with minimal overhead. Question 28. An AI company periodically evaluates its systems and processes with the help of independent software vendors, ISVs. The company needs to receive email message notifications when an ISV's compliance reports become available. Which AWS service can the company use to meet this requirement? A. AWS Audit Manager. B. AWS Artifact. C. AWS Trusted Advisor. D. AWS Data Exchange. Correct answer B. AWS Artifact. Explanation. AWS Artifact provides compliance reports and notifications. Companies can download and get alerts for ISV reports. Question 29. A company wants to use a large language model, LLM, to develop a conversational agent. The company needs to prevent the LLM from being manipulated with common prompt engineering techniques to perform undesirable actions or expose sensitive information. Which action will reduce these risks? A. Create a prompt template that teaches the LLM to detect attack patterns. B. Increase the temperature parameter on invocation requests to the LLM. C. Avoid using LLMs that are not listed in Amazon SageMaker. D. Decrease the number of input tokens on invocations of the LLM. Correct answer A. Create a prompt template that teaches the LLM to detect attack patterns. Explanation. Defensive prompt templates help detect malicious patterns. This reduces prompt injection and manipulation risks. Question 30. A company is using the generative AI security scoping matrix to assess security responsibilities for its solutions. The company has identified 4 different solution scopes based on the matrix. Which solution scope gives the company the most ownership of security responsibilities? A. Using a third-party enterprise application that has embedded generative AI features. B. Building an application by using an existing third-party generative AI foundation model, FM. C. Refining an existing third-party generative AI foundation model, FM, by fine-tuning the model by using data specific to the business. D. Building and training a generative AI model from scratch by using specific data that a customer owns. Correct answer D. Building and training a generative AI model from scratch by using specific data that a customer owns. Explanation. Training a generative AI model from scratch gives maximum control. It also makes the company fully responsible for security. Please revise full PDF 2 to 3 times for 100% success. Check the description for the PDF download link and don't forget to subscribe to this channel for upcoming episodes. Thank you.